Alright, we didn't see my last video on this. This is the gutter and drainage project that I'm working on for the garage. The garage floods whenever a really good rainstorm comes in, and that's because it's got a really big roof, metal, really big roof, and it's just on the high side. All that water comes down and just comes right in the side of the garage. Put the gutter system up and put a drainage system up to bring me to right here. We got a really good rainstorm, and in the morning our garage was bone dry. Without a doubt it would have been flooded. This was a lot of rain. It was over an inch of rain, really coming down hard. Handled it perfectly, so I'm very happy about that. I have some video of when it wasn't raining that hard, because it was raining pretty hard, but not like a torrential downpour. And the reason is because the torrential downpour happened at night, in the middle of the night. And I woke up, I heard it, but I couldn't go out here, and torrential downpour at night. But I do have during the day when it was light out. It's a pretty good rain, and you can see it coming out to about here, the water. I'll roll that. Okay, now we got some rain. And this is shooting out pretty far. I mean, it's almost halfway. I am very surprised at how fast that's coming out. And I mean, think about this. Think about all this water coming down right in that spot that I'm trying to protect. This is working really good. So you can see it's coming out to about here, and just like somebody commented in the last video, probably going to need a downspout. I think that's what I'm going to do now. We're going to get this done, and I would say the drainage gutter project will be finished. As of this moment, the only other thing that I'm probably going to want to do before the snow happens is get some blockers on the clamp-on blockers on that side where the gutter is, because if I don't, snow's going to build up, it's going to slide off, it's going to rip the gutter right off. So let's get started. We're going to dig this out first. I got a spade shovel and I got a pick, and I think that we're just gonna dig this out probably a foot. I would say a foot is all I really need. I don't think I need any more than that. Just get this wood out of here, and a foot will probably do it. Oh Jesus! That was oak. No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't oak. Got the pick to rip up this grass. Using a shotgun mic here, not using a wireless because I don't want to have any trouble ripping it off by accident. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is not going to be that bad. Don't need to go that deep. The only problem I have really is driving over this spot with the lawnmower. John Deere, pretty heavy. I don't need much more than this. One big rock right here. Ooh. Nice monster. Oh, here's another good one. I hate rocks so much. Now, how to cut an exact length with PVC. This is a good little trick here if you don't know it. And that is painter's tape. Tape goes on perfectly straight, and you're good. Then you can use reciprocating saw. I wouldn't do this without a reciprocating saw unless you got an exact circle, because if it goes off, it's all over the place. This should be good. And then, as you saw, you roll it. You really don't do much with this thing. You let the weight of it go in, and then you roll it so that you can see. Let's put this in to the right angle. Here's the right angle that I'm going to use. It's a hard right. See that? Hard right. Stuff smells beautiful. In there, good. Now we'll let this dry, and we'll go and measure the next part. Okay, I have that right angle and the extension dry fitted up there. I have my soft 90 or gradual 90, long 90, whatever you want to call it. I have that in there. I just measured it in the 87 inches. 87 inches is a safe number. 87, right? Okay. We're going to drop our reciprocating saw on right up against the guard. Make sure it's in the center. Make it a hair long, actually. You're going to just use the weight of the saw, and then you're going to rotate. That's how you do it. That one was dead on. Can't beat that one. That was perfect. That's how you do it. Or you spend 25 bucks and you get yourself a cutter. Yeah. Put this through here. I should probably just let this dry for a little bit. Alright, I changed my mind. I'm going to go a lot closer. Just for looks. I'm going to cut this thing off pretty close here, and we're just going to change this up right now on the fly. Now this is going to look better. Okay, here's where we're at. We got this thing, it looks like it's about right about here. It's probably about 4 inches below grade, which I think is all right. And two things we're not going to do right now. We're not cementing this piece in. That's number one. And two is we're not going to fill it in. Basically, we're going to watch this thing, make sure everything's all right. And I may never actually cement it in. And the reason is because if it ever does break, which it's possible it might because of me going over with the lawnmower, then I can just yank it right out. Once it's cemented in, it's kind of a real pain to get it out. So what we'll need to do is we'll make sure everything's looking good, and then I'll pull it. I'll fill the bottom with rocks, probably just over here. It looks like it's dead on over there. I'll fill the bottom with rocks so it has support, and then I'll cover it with dirt. But other than that, I think we're good, and I think we're ready to move on to the more important thing, the garage. Get it cleaned out, because the mold's got to get out of there, and because I need to get in there and work a lot. I got big projects for the truck. I got so many parts right now, so many parts to do for the Ram, and it's going to require a lot of time in the garage, and it's probably best if I don't spend a ton of time in the garage while mold's in there. I mean, I've done long projects, but I haven't done every day for 2 weeks. So that's where we're at. All right, I'll keep you updated, and hopefully this is working fine. Alright, hopefully you can hear me over this rain. We're getting that tropical storm. Well, I guess it's a hurricane slash tropical storm. You can see the water coming out here. It's coming out really good. I don't know, it looks like it's stopping up just a little bit at the edge. I just got to come in here probably with a shovel and just clear it out a bunch. But it's not going to go back up this pipe, that is for sure. It's just going to build up, and you can see it's just spilling over. There's a hole there, and I would say in a few weeks, even if I didn't shovel it out, the water would just erode that entire area. I mean, it is pumping out some serious water. You can see that. Yeah. Serious water is coming out of that. All right, that's it. See ya.